So people say how oh, you so we've done for so long. We've done so much together. Just how long? How long? How long? How long will you want to
Falling over galaxies, tripping over sounds, multiplying multiple me, becoming. Multiverse is real. We've just got to choose which universe to inhabit, to in heaven. It's already here. We just wake up and look at this magic we weave by these words I read from a screen or a page, miraculous sound waves interpreted, understood. A vision of reality appears in the eye of the mind. Unfathomable infinitudes unfolding every day. Each millisecond, a billion, trillion coincidences all line up for you to clear your throat. Take a breath, sing, and die. For me to speak nonsensical syllabic nonsense, and you go, I feel you. Holy shit, this shit is so cool. Just the fact that you are fool enough to fool around with me in this crazy dream we keep calling reality. There are infinite stories inside this hand, evolved from countless ancestors risen up from the sands. A cooling star sits on my paw. Microorganisms in this macrocosm of this microcosm of life. This moment, right now. An entire universe was just born. You were torn away the moment we forgot to say.
Something that happens once is noise. Twice, it could be coincidence. 3 times, and it is music.
Plastic, plastic everywhere. In our blood it lives. Climate change as species die. A slow end it gives.
I am a creature of the forest. Sounds of hail and thunder recorded, trees laid under and painted, bird songs to accompany, all brought back these little moments of the past, layered upon the present, the infinity it took for us to be here now, built by hand from the ground on up, wondering, is this a normative way to do a thing? The mind sees what it expects. When looking at a painting, we expect a rectangle, so we see a rectangle. A lamppost at night is just a lamppost. Yet, the mind fills in our peripheries with what? Hold your hand out at arm's length and look at your thumbnail. That is supposedly the clearest point of our vision. The farther out our focus goes toward our peripheries, the more the mind is just filling in all the gaps and blurry spots with what it thinks should be there. That's an awful lot of reality that's only in my mind. I am not an extreme, a binary. My self-esteem is not wrapped up in getting one thing and not the other. I don't worry about how things will turn out because I know I won't be here to suffer it. Oh, look, I just died, never to be again. Was I here for it this time? Brought to you by 3 Breaths. Always free and just one inhale away.
I just got so hungry, you know? I saw an image of the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It was so terrifying. When I tried to buy food, it came in all this and all I could see was this landscape of garbage floating in the ocean. So I kept it. All of it. Every speck of garbage that came my way. I just can't let my existence destroy the planet anymore.
Art should make you feel something, one way or the other. The worst thing there is a lukewarm response to art. I just hope my work, my life has some sort of lasting impact on the world. We found these ancient artifacts and took a bit of artistic license, shall we say, to reconstruct a monument to the now extinct plant species that once covered the Earth's surface.
The countless pieces of stardust that had to line up for this moment to happen. The infinite ideas that fill in the peripheries. Reality forever changed, with the tidbits left behind. When will the trees or the forest contain the plastic particles in my own blood? If I only see clearly such a small amount of reality, do my peripheries fill with what is there, or just what I want to see?
Okay, say it with me if you know it. Plastic, plastic, everywhere. In our blood it lives. Climate changes, species die. A slow end it gives. Very good. Yay.
During this unperformance, there are some helpful guidelines to fully experience all this art is. An art that comes in the context of something that seems familiar, say a book or a stage. That which is not supposed to be interacted with in the traditional sense needs a set of rules to follow. Rule 1. If you're asking yourself, am I supposed to? Then you're having the correct response. Art is supposed to be provocative. If you aren't feeling provoked, then it isn't art, it's entertainment. Entertaining ourselves is all well and good, but it is not what we experiment with here. Rule number 2. Realize you are part of the art. The art was with you as you picked out your outfit, made your way here, and took off your shoes. The show had already begun. Did you notice? You're already on stage. The world's stage, darling.
This might be on social media. I have on far too many clothes for that. Is it really quantity we're after, or is it quality? Oh no. What if this is it? Guess what? That was it. Oh no. This is it. Yeah, that's it. It's already on. The climax already happened. This is just the really long, like Shakespearean long, death scene of society. Well, you know, it's just easier to not make eye contact. You know, because if you make eye contact with one of them, then all of them want a handout. You know, it's just easier to think. That's what you get for being you and believing the way you do. You know, there's always a reason to think, well, I'm the more educated one, therefore, this plastic container. When I'm at this conference, this festival is okay, because I cycle when I'm at home. You know, there's always a reason. Well, you know.
I mean, I'm just hoping not to die horribly. I mean, I think that's just like the main goal currently in my life about the death and dying process. But my dream way to die, I guess it's really like in the middle of a performance, right? At that perfect moment, I sing the last high note, or I say that last word on set, and everybody can feel the moment, and then blackout, curtain comes down, camera stops rolling. There's this moment where I'm like lying on the floor or whatever, right? And I just hope everyone's like, ah, is this part of the show too? Right. You know, and then one can dream, right? Do I feel like I am standing under a vast sky in that uncapturable moment when only the reflection of the sun off the clouds lets us know there once was a giant here? Pulled the stars from the sky to light the cities, pulled life from the earth to power industry, forgot to be part of nature, closing our eyes to the flowers growing in the cracks. I hope this moment of time shines a little magic on this, and this one, too.
One another's dream. Making the excuses to indulge in my thing. Making way for no one. And for everything. I am the individual, I am the repercussion. The hot cat moves toward the cold concrete. Your eyes draw me in. We opposites do not attract. We are because of one another. Taking no excuses from you and your thing. You better step up. No forgiveness ensuing. I am the victim. You are the perpetrator. I move my eyes from us to me and you. Heartbreaks. I fall in. No more excuses for us to do our thing. We are either here or we are not. I speak not for all, but I hope for everyone to reconcile the child within with the whole dream. I can't hate you, my dear opposite. Pushes and prods every time that I sit. You and I are just hypothetical until we see eye to eye. Your smile so wry, mine a bit hesitant, wondering what sort of mischief you'll get me into this time. We've come so far, and yet we've gone nowhere at all. Over and over this life unfolds. We hope, we dream, we expect it to be one way or the other. We find ourselves angry, we find ourselves with expectations, we find ourselves lost. So many times we play the game. We move this piece, we move that note. We slow down, we speed up. We make it a little louder, we make it a little softer. We never quite know what might hit that spot.
we'll find ourselves soaring once we remember how to fly.
The sun is calling, butterflies come out in that little moment of sunshine. Do they get sad when the clouds pass? Melancholic from the chill in the air in my bones, or is it chilly because I'm stuck on getting unstuck still here, wallowing? When was the last time I felt the sun frowning behind the clouds? Hold a lover close and whispered, I'm cold, let's cuddle up. Cried over an empty cup. I've no one to hold me on in the palm of everything I know myself to be. I hope I don't miss it. This me becoming we've everyone to share it with, and no one to blame but me. Sun shines for but an instant, dancing it today. Rejoice in the sadness, it's only for an instant. This too is passing away. This love memory is aged of yesterday. Dreams of tomorrow around the sun.
Oh.